Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Josie's Point of View, where we focus on human interest stories from the Carolinas and beyond. Today it's Wednesday and it's March the 24th, 2021. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to say welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're a returning viewer, by all means, thank you for coming back. Our story today takes us to Sumter County in South Carolina. Take a look at the headline. And it reads, Mother disconnects her child's ventilator. Now she's charged with manslaughter. I'll provide you with a summary here, and I'll place links to a few of the full articles in the description box. Today we're talking about this woman. She's 37-year-old Shelma Harris, a resident of Sumter in South Carolina, and this past Thursday, a warrant was issued for arrest after she was charged with voluntary manslaughter in the death of her teenage child. Now, this arrest was based on an incident that took place in July of 2020 at a home in Lynchburg. According to police, Ms. Harris had a 13-year-old child who was seriously ill and totally dependent on a ventilator in order to live. It is unclear how long the child had been on a ventilator or what caused him or her to be in that condition, but it did appear that Ms. Harris was the child's primary caregiver. And for those of you who may not know, a ventilator it's basically a portable life support system. It's a machine that provides oxygen to a patient in order to keep that patient alive. And without an adequate supply of oxygen, the patient is going to die. And today, medicine has become so advanced that patients can live at home with a ventilator system. And the machine is calibrated and it's monitored by an outside agency, or most of the time it's the manufacturer. And they're responsible for servicing the machine and responding when the alarm indicates there is a problem. So there are lots of checks and balances in place just to make sure that this piece of equipment continues to work as it should. Police say that last year, Ms. Harris deliberately disconnected her child's ventilator and left it disconnected for 10 hours. According to reports, she disconnected it at 10:59 a.m. and it remained disconnected until 9:35 p.m. By that time, the child was dead. Now, the police got involved based on information they received from the coroner's office after the child died. And law enforcement said it took them almost an entire year and getting reports from experts in the field before they were able to convince the grand jury that Ms. Harris intentionally and deliberately removed the breathing device from her child and left it off for an extended period, causing the child to suffer and die. Now, it should be mentioned that if that ventilator had failed, this could have resulted in a major medical malpractice payoff because, as I mentioned, it's not supposed to fail. This is a life support device that is supposed to work and provide oxygen to that child. And we're not speculating in any way that there was a financial incentive involved here. We don't know that. We're not saying it. We're not speculating it. But what we're saying is that she was arrested and charged with voluntary manslaughter, and she's being held in the Sumter Lee's Detention Center while she awaits trial. But she currently has a surety bond of $75,000, and if convicted of this crime, Ms. Harris faces between 2 and 30 years in jail. Now, I took a few minutes to read the community comments, and I was totally blown away by the level of support shown for this mother. There were a few individuals who felt she needed to be held accountable for actions and that the charges should have been upgraded to murder instead of manslaughter. But overall, the majority of those who commented indicated that they were very supportive of her and that they did not blame her because caregiver support is real. Or some of them said, we just don't know what she was going through, or they would have done the same thing to one individual who said if they are on the jury, they would never find her guilty. But the one point people seem to have overlooked is that in this country, you just can't wake up one day and decide you're just tired of being a caregiver, so you deliberately take the life of your child. We're still a country of laws, and Shelma broke the law when she disconnected that child's life support and allowed her baby to die in such a terrible way. In my opinion, she's no different from any other who is accused of a crime, and she should be held accountable for her actions. And that's all I have for you right now. Feel free to leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about this video. And by all means, feel free to like and to share it. And if you have another topic you'd like me to highlight on this channel, by all means, feel free to send me a note. My email address is listed in the description box. And if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that red subscribe button on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And if you click on this notification bell right here, you'll be the first to know whenever a new video is uploaded. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.